Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, Floridians throughout Southwest Florida came together today to raise awareness and demand action about fixing the toxic algae problem throughout the state in the Save Our Fisheries convoy. The toxic blue-green algae has returned to Lake Okeechobee water, and that water from the lake is discharged into both the St. Lucie and Caloosahatchee rivers to avoid flooding, carrying with it the toxic algae. Florida Governor Rick Scott declared a state of emergency to 7 coastal counties earlier this week. ABC 7's Jackie Kelly spoke with protesters in Punta Gorda who are worried it's connected to red tide blooms near our area.
Adam, earlier this morning, dozens of concerned citizens met here in Punta Gorda and traveled down this road as a pack to Lake Okeechobee to let politicians know that enough is enough.
We need the politicians to stop talking and start putting pen to paper.
Charter Captain Rhett Morris has seen toxic algae blooms before, but few like the red tide Southwest Florida has endured this year. The powerful bloom has lingered near Lee County for over a month.
It's killing manatees up to 10 feet long, which I've documented. Goliath grouper up to 500 pounds, that's a 25-year-old fish, and then tens of thousands of one of the state's most valuable game fish, which is snook.
The organizer of the Save Our Fisheries convoy says marine life isn't the only thing affected by the toxic algae.
Our whole state requires clean water for tourism. People aren't going to the beaches. People aren't going to want to move here. People aren't going to want to vacation here if our water isn't clean. As a state, we rely on clean water, and we need to get these problems fixed.
Many wonder if the red tide is connected to another harmful algae bloom in Lake Okeechobee, where water has been discharged and down the Caloosahatchee River to Florida's west coast. Florida Congressman Ron DeSantis, who's campaigning for governor, showed up to hear concerns and show support.
Part of what makes Florida great is to have these natural resources, and when those are spoiled, it's not the same place.
DeSantis says more water should be sent south instead of to our coastlines.
The solution is going to be we have to stop discharging this polluted water into the Caloosahatchee and St. Lucie rivers. It needs to be cleaned and sent south to the Everglades as intended. And if you do that, you'll be able to fix a lot of the problems here.
Plans for a new reservoir project south of Lake Okeechobee were approved by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers earlier this week, but still could be years before it's built. People here today say that they will not stop until their voice is heard, and they urge people at home to reach out to government officials until something changes. Reporting in Punta Gorda, Jackie Kelly, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.